Okay, I want to show you where Socrates lives. This top level right here, this was an old squirrels in a log, and my dogs didn't like the log, so the log has become Socrates' bed. So that's where he sleeps. And he has some of his grain here. And he has a ladder that I always have material on for Christmas. It's got some Christmas material. And then up here he has his favorite, which are corn by itself or sunflower seeds, and that's where I put any goodies that he has. Then there's another soft house there at the end of the ladder that has more fleece in it, and that was once a sheep sort of for babies. That's great. And there's his stocking. So if he goes down from the top level, then he's got a hammock here that I have stretched out with a bed in the corner, and you can go inside that little pink face. And then I did hammocks here and here, but I only did them half, so they become like a little triangle for him to stand on, which is kind of cool. He's got water bottles everywhere. Every dish has something different. That has the alfalfa cubes and apple blocks. Over here he has fresh peanuts, which is, definitely one of his favorites. And he likes to sit there in that corner often and eat it. Watch us, because that's where I sit. I only have this up here so that cords don't get eaten by mistake, because I often have my laptop plugged in here. So just for safety's sake. And there's another water bottle. There's a water bottle on every level. There's one up top there too. So there's a tunnel hanging in a hammock, which is accessible, normally from the ladder. So he'll hop down and he gets in there. Now what he's done recently is he's created this tunnel, and that's where he pees. So all I have to do is clean that particular tunnel, which is really easy. And I have blankets all on the bottom. You can see them very well with the cage. And I also have a baby toy in the back. He wants to get in there. So I'm going to open it up. Excuse me, Grace. The dogs just wait to come in here. Oh yeah, I have another tunnel at the back there. And there's a big rope that goes from top to bottom that he can climb straight up, which he does. And then down here, you can see all his food is here. And he has jars of just about everything. Look out there, miss. They get in the way with the bottom door, but that's okay. And there we are. There's one of the, this was a baby toy I bought at the secondhand store. And he loves it. He jumps all over it. Easy to clean. Throw it in the bathtub. Couple of tunnels. Easy to clean again. I don't use any shavings or anything like that. I have found that that's actually more work. We have another wooden tunnel down here. And I'm going to let him go because he's really wanting to get back in there. So yeah, he adores this new cage setup. It's really... I have no shavings, just material all the way up, and honestly it is less work to clean. Now I only have a single boy rat, because his brother was not getting along with him. So now we just have the one, and he's having a great life by himself, as is his brother. I thought you wanted to go back. He's waiting to come play with his friend Joe here. But he knows all these jars are his different foods. The only thing I don't have right now that I'm out of are the parrot treats. Oh, he loves those so much. I have a few in the mixed food, but they're the colorful things. So yeah, that's his spot. And if I close this, he'll stop trying to come see me. Sorry, Socrates. Just wanted to show everybody your lovely cage. Yeah, and so you can go up. Sometimes he just scales the back of the cage or the front. Other times he uses the hammocks and goes all the way up that way. He's got like 3 levels of hammocks. And I just throw fleece over top of them. That little hammock is right at one of the water bottles so he can have a drink while he's there. And in the back corner, I have two, you can see it, there's one. They were hamster balls once upon a time. And there's another one there. And they both have fleece and stuff inside them. He sleeps in them sometimes. But you know, he's checking out the blanket fleece that I put on top of this little hammock. That's pretty funny. He usually redecorates. I do it all neat and tidy, and then he puts things where he really wants them. Down on the bottom he has a treat bin. There's pasta, and you see I've put a ice cream cone. He nibbles on that, and I put graham wafers and crackers and arrowroot biscuits and just treaty things in there, so he knows if he wants a treat, that's where he goes. He doesn't eat it all, as you see. That cone he's been nibbling on for about a week. And it's dry, so it doesn't bring fruit flies. Anything wet, like fruit and veggies, I do up on this top shelf, and I make sure that if he doesn't eat any, it gets put in the compost, because it can create so many fruit flies, it's beyond belief. I was beside myself in the summer, and then I figured it out. So his cage is about 4 foot by 2, yeah, by 3, I guess. 3 across, 2 back, and 4 down. And I realize he is a little bit spoiled. Being an only rat, this is a lot of cage for one rat, but he's so happy. He's so happy, and I hold him all the time. So he's not even in here a lot of the time. Yeah, pretty cool. And most of the stuff I found either at the secondhand store or hammocks you can get very cheaply on eBay. Pet stores are the most expensive place to buy anything. But hammocks are good hanging. Like from the wooden ladder there, I hung a hammock and then I put the tunnel inside it. Same with here. There's another hammock here. And there's a 3-way tunnel inside that. They love those 3-way tunnels. Those came from China. I think they were like $2 each. So yeah, that's my setup. And it pretty much looks like that all the time. Yeah, spoiled ratty. Spoiled ratty. Happy. And he comes down here all the time to hang out with the dogs. It's quite cute. I'll have to video that sometime. I think he's gone back to bed.